Saragar, it looks like.
Okay. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. We're back.
Here.
Just seeing if we're streaming. We're streaming. And we're back.
We're back, y'all.
We're back for some Saturday shenanigans. Salacious Rum, your fearless leader. And the super one himself. Super awesome John from the Super Awesome Geek Show.
Hey.
Hey. This is it.
Hey.
This is it, people. Dark Rum. We're going for 100. We're gonna do it. This is gonna happen. If it doesn't happen, I will.
We'll be damn close.
Yeah, I'll do. I was gonna say I'll do something, but.
Now, do you have both potions for extra experience? Do you have the elixir of antivenom and then something else?
I've got precision, resistance to Gillian's brew, distilled fear, exquisite blood, malignant heart, precision 2, resourcefulness 2, iron barbs 2, advantage 2, destruction 2, and fortitude 2.
So you don't have an antivenom, huh?
No.
Okay. Are you near? Come to the main town. Hit down. Teleport to the main town. Hit down on your keypad.
When John says to come to his town, one should pause and consider it first. Come to my town.
I'm not inviting you into my house. Just the town.
Come close.
Town's public.
Closer.
Public area.
Closer. There he is.
And here, I got this drink for you. You should drink
thank you.
Alright, over here. Go to the second tab. Do you have a quest elixir that says elixir of antivenom?
I can cure what ails you.
Elixir of... Let's have a look. Advanced elixirs.
It should just say quest elixir at the top. You should have quest, basic, and advanced.
I've just got basic and advanced. There is an elixir of poison resistance in here, though.
No. You need the quest elixir, but you might not have done the quest, which is shocking. But I'll make you 6 of them and then give them to you here.
How have I not done the quest?
Yeah, how have you not done this quest? Yeah, because you're like a quest fiend. All right, I'm gonna drop these. There you go. Grab those.
Okay. I'm now at John's mercy.
Pick the elixir of antivenom and put it on, and then put on something else. So anything else that you have. So you'd have 2. You should have 2 bottles on the green squares above your experience bar.
Yep.
And then I'll put on this elixir, so now you've got like a smoky thing on, right?
Yep. Hey, Vadertron. Okay, hey, Atoll.
So you're getting the max experience, so there we go. That's what we wanted.
Okay.
We wanted you to get maximum experience. And then we're going to come in here.
John's just given me a potion, and I feel now he's about to rape me.
Yeah, I just gave Rome a drink. I was like, here, have this drink. Walk into this bar with me. Oh, are you feeling woozy? Okay, let's go to my place.
Oh, God.
I've got the perfect spot where you can sleep this off.
And an ointment.
We really shouldn't joke about that, really.
And an ointment.
Alright, here we go. We got this, we'll go here.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Okay, we'll do it again.
Serpent's Lair dungeon.
Going to the Serpent's Lair.
Into the Serpent's Lair. Right, how do I follow you? Do I go press down, do I? Forgotten.
Did you click the map and then just click the thing?
Oh. Click the map and then Oh yeah, I see.
If it doesn't show you where it is, then you can go to the
I see.
center and go in my portal.
I see. Now he's inviting me into his portal. Oh, you look quite hot.
Come into my cave.
You look quite hot.
My
You're not gonna suddenly change, are you? Midway through pleasure.
Oh, she might. She's like, yeah, like in Conan, how they turned into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Conan threw her in the fire.
Yeah.
He finished with her though, then threw her in the fire.
He's not daft.
No,
He's not daft.
Conan knows what he's doing.
I need time to prepare that. I need time.
Well, we've got Vadertron with us and Atoll. Vadertron, I watched your Saturday toy show this morning. Very good, very good. He's into his Mythic Legions.
Cool.
Not a line I've dabbled in, to be honest. Very cool, but...
No, I love them. I think they look great, but I just haven't been able to... Plus, it's just one more thing that I have to try and fit in somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And we've got Atoll with us as well. Atoll says he still hasn't beaten Lilith on Diablo 3, as you said. I don't know if I beat Lilith on Diablo 3 either. We definitely played...
in Diablo 3?
I don't know. I might have read it wrong. We did play a load.
I campaign like in the regular game, you know.
I did play a load of Diablo 3.
I need time.
I played it with you, didn't I? I think Diablo 3.
Yeah, with me and Mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need time. I need time to be back. I need time to prepare that.
I feel like my fire weaponry on my new character is more
I'm
effective.
not ready yet.
You like that one better?
I think so. You can just stand and turn around in a circle, just hitting the trigger, and you just decimate everything.
Yeah. We could always turn this guy into fire, yeah, later on, if you prefer it.
Not ready yet.
We're here now. We're here now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my fire witch.
I need more time.
Matt was saying we should have got you to make a necromancer because he's like they're doing so much damage this time around, and you can basically just like stand back and watch your creatures kill everything.
Oh, now you tell me.
and like you could just like shoot at them once in a while with you know while you're standing back.
Wow.
And yeah, Matt was like, oh, you know what we should have done? We should have got him to do it as an necromancer instead of another mage, and then you'd have a different... Plus you'd then have a different character to play with, too, if you know.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Do you have fish fingers in America?
I think we have a similar thing. They call them fish sticks.
Fish sticks.
I'm not ready.
Do you have Captain Birdseye? Do you have Captain Birdseye, or is that just in England?
I don't think we have Captain Birdseye, no.
I've just bought 2 packets of Captain's Birdseye fish fingers for the sole purpose of using a coupon on them to get a Playmobil mini Captain figure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to love it when we used to do that. You don't do that very often anymore.
Well, yeah, they don't. I'm upset that they don't do these like mail away things anymore.
Yeah. a lot of
They used to do it
fun.
with Star Wars G.I. Joe, especially those two. I mean, they did Star Wars mailaways all the way into like 2015, and then
Yeah.
they just stopped like 10 years ago, and we're like, I'm just like, why?
Hey, Michael. G'day, g'day, g'day.
It was fun.
Yeah, I used to like doing that. This one, you had to get it. You have to go on a website.
I need time.
And then you have to create an account, and then you have to upload a photograph of your receipt, and they give you a unique code on the website.
Ready yet?
And you have to have a photograph of the 2 packets of bird's eye with the receipt, and you have to write the special code on. Of course, I bought mine
So
from.
instead of mailing it in, they just have to do it online.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Except, of
I
course.
suppose that's faster, right?
Well, you'd think so, except of course I don't have a receipt because I bought it on bloody Amazon, Morrison's delivery. So there's an electronic receipt, and I haven't got a print around here. So I've spent the morning lining up the packets of fish fingers in front of my PC monitor,
I need time to
like with the electronic
trying to
invoice
take a picture
behind
of
it, and
yeah,
and then having
that.
another window with the number on. Like,
I need time to do that.
gone through about 10 images trying to find one where you can, it's legible.
I need
They
time.
better send me the bloody
accept it?
thing. I don't know, it says if accepted, you'll receive your mini captain within 56 days.
I need
Better
more
bloody
time.
get one. I only want the mini captain.
I need
Yeah. I didn't want your damn fish fingers. I wanted the captain.
I haven't even got a freezer,
see it.
so they're just defrosting in the fridge.
You want to cook them all up real quick.
Yeah.
Can you put them in a toaster oven or something? Like, how
Nah,
are they supposed to be cooked?
in the oven, or in the oven, I think.
You got to do it in the oven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
See, I don't eat fish sticks, fish fingers that often, so I don't really know if we have that brand. I mean, we very well could, but just because I don't eat them, we don't. My mom likes fish sticks, fish fingers. So.
Captain Birdseye, they do loads of like oven stuff. They do,
'Cause I feel like Bird's Eye exists, but I don't think we call it Captain Bird's Eye.
yeah. It's got there's like a sailor, it's like a sailor motif.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And, yeah, they do like, do you have potato waffles in America?
Potato waffles. I
Yeah,
don't
they're
think
like
so.
grid-shaped potato in like,
Oh,
grid-
yeah. We don't call them potato waffles. They call them something else here, but I know what you mean. Yes, they have a waffle pattern on the...
yeah. There's like square
I guess
holes in them.
I guess what they call them is they call them waffle fries.
Okay, yeah.
Here. They just call them waffle fries. Yeah.
So the
I know what you
advert,
mean. Yeah.
so the advert is Bird's Eye potato waffles, the waffly versatile.
See, because they call them waffle fries, that wouldn't work over here. The song wouldn't work. Waffle fries. What did you say?
Bird's Eye potato waffles, the waffly versatile.
So you have to say Bird's Eye waffle fries. They're waffly versatile. I don't know, it wouldn't work. It's not the same.
And they are waffly versatile. They do go with anything. You can't really have fish fingers or waffle
I need more
or
time.
Bird's Eye potato waffles without some baked beans on the side.
Low on precious
That's kind of the go-to standard. Good God,
If you die, let me come get you.
I'm
don't
dead.
leave.
I'm dead.
I'll come get you.
Where? I didn't realise I'd left you.
I died.
Oh,
died,
okay,
so.
okay.
I'm just saying I don't think we can afford both of us to release because we're going to run out of lives.
Yeah.
These big snakes are dangerous.
Yep, be careful with the big snakes. Mr. B! Mr. B!
Mr. B.
Mr.
How you
B.
doing, Mr. B?
Michael says fingers and chips when I was a kid. Yeah, fish fingers, chips, and baked beans. Basically, that was a staple when we were kids.
Yeah.
Something that your Earth mum could stick in the oven real quick.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of baked beans, though. I just never got a taste for them. I don't really like them.
It's a bit of an English kind of thing, really. Literally have them with everything. So it's a bit of an obsession.
My dad and my brother, other people, they loved them, but I just never. I don't know why. I was the odd one out in our family that didn't really like them that much.
I need time to prepare that.
It's one of those weird things because most people do like baked beans, you know, or there was some kind of them. And it's kind of one of those things that is almost universally liked, you know, like pizza, you know, like who doesn't like pizza, you know?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like glass of Coca-Cola, you know? Like there's just certain things that it seems like every human likes, but once in a while you run into someone like me who doesn't like baked beans.
Jumpy's going to be disgusted at that. Jumpy, Super John does not like baked beans.
I need more time.
Happy Father's Day. That's tomorrow for us in England.
Tomorrow, yeah.
But yeah,
all right,
happy.
Walk back out to the city. We'll start another one.
Okay. I don't speak to my natural dad, but I do. I hope I did get something for Shane Blade. He supports Man United, and him and Earth Mum have been doing up the garden for the last few months. They've just been out in the garden, like doing the fencing, and it looks really, really nice, you know. And Earth Mum's done it really tastefully, you know, with like a really nice colour palette and lots of, you know, and it looks very, very tasteful. So I thought, what could I get as a bit of a joke, but also to to wreck the ambience. So I found
you want to offset it. I see what you mean.
It was just as a joke, you know. So so Shane's getting a Manchester United gnome for Father's Day.
There you go.
From Salacious. It's the most awful thing ever. Yes, you can get them on Amazon.
My dad is a go out person. He likes, so I'll take him to dinner somewhere nice, and that's what he likes, a good steak or something like that. So he's always like, I'd rather go out and get a steak than have some trinket. You know?
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'll take him to dinner tomorrow.
You got a couple of names in your front garden, Mr. B. I'm sure you have. I don't think Earth Mum's going to like this one, though. It's literally a gnome wearing a Manchester United shirt, carrying a wheelbarrow full of footballs. So,
a wheelbarrow full of footballs?
Yeah.
That's funny. That makes it even better.
It's just funny, and it's from Salacious. And, so,
are you going to record his reaction?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
got your dog with you, right?
Yeah.
Got your dog? Doggy?
Greetings.
I'm not ready yet. I need time. I need time to do that. I need time to do that. I need more time.
Less than a week away before the big Joe Fest events.
Wow. That's going to be insane. There's a crazy amount of people going to that.
Did you happen to see Scuba Pete's picture in the little thing where he bought a really bad, like, beat up, it's just like the base plates of the USS Flag.
Oh no.
And he put it on floaties. He put it on like those like foam floaties.
Oh, I did see that. He's gonna
bring it and put it in the pool at the
That's
hotel
cool.
we're all staying at.
That's cool.
For the Joe Fest. It's like we'll probably end up putting drinks on it and stuff.
I must admit, I thought that was photoshopped for some reason.
No, he's really doing it. He's really doing it.
That's crazy.
So I think it's gonna be funny because if other people are staying at that, I'm sure other people are staying at the hotel, but because it's connected to the convention center, so everyone's staying at the hotel is probably going to the Joe Fest. But it'll be funny if other people come down to the pool and see it and end up joining our pool party.
That's cool.
Because how could you resist like a USS Flag if you're going to Joe Fest? You'd probably be like, what the hell, dude?
Jumpy
What's funny is he could probably sell it by the end and make a profit.
Yeah. That's cool that there's a pool at that's my kind of toy show, man. I wish we had a hotel with a swimming pool by the NEC. That would be,
yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, I would definitely be up for that.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, I guess I've been talked into going there on Thursday because they were doing like a big pool party Thursday evening, and now there's going to be another pool party Friday evening because some of the people aren't going to show up till Friday. So Fridays will be the even bigger party, you know. But yeah, I had my hotel for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but they talked me into crashing with Scuba Pete for Thursday evening, so that they were like, you gotta come up on Thursday. I was like, I don't have anywhere to sleep. And Scuba's like, you're gonna crash at my place on Thursday night. And I was like, alright, I guess I am.
I need time to prepare that.
Where is it? Atlanta or no?
No, Augusta, no. Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Augusta's is south of Atlanta.
I need time to prepare that.
Which is better because that means shorter drive for me, you know.
Yeah.
I need time to do that.
Jumpy's got a Bradford City gnome. Oh, they've got a Bradford. His mum's got a Bradford City gnome.
This way. Oh.
Jumpy, I doubt.
Any gnomes around here. That's what we need. We need a gnome. We don't have any gnomes around here.
No. Well, what football team do you support? I'm guessing it's not Bradford City. No offense, Jumpy.
No.
I need time to do that.
I actually haven't watched football since I left Seattle. Really.
If you had to pick one.
Because we used to go to games in Seattle when I lived there. We would go to because I'll tell you this, even in the States, like, if you go to American football or you go to a basketball game or a hockey game, okay, usually the fans, like for American football, people will do tailgating, so the parking lot will have like a tailgate party, okay, and people will be in the parking lot, sort of like, almost like just having a barbecue, like it was a backyard barbecue, you know what I mean? And they're cooking stuff on a grill, and they're all kind of chill and just sitting around talking about stuff. And like hockey, they'll be inside the stadium, like getting a little rowdy and like doing stuff. But man, when we went down to downtown Seattle to watch the football, like the soccer, what we call soccer, the entire like street leading up to the stadium, every single bar had people screaming and yelling. The whole street was closed down to cars, and the street was full of people. And they had a parade from everyone right before the game started. Like, everyone would come out of the bars, and they would walk down the street, like, as this giant, massive parade of people. And then, like, and screaming and waving flags. They're all painted colors, and you know what I mean? And I'm going, what the hell? Like, no one does this for any other sport. You know, like, it was like a crazy event of like a madhouse. You know?
Yeah, you couldn't do barbecues in the car park at one of our matches. It would be a disaster. It would just be, it would end up in a fire. It would be,
yeah.
Basically, the police try and keep both sets of fans like segregated on their way into the grounds. It's often quite.
Yeah. The one thing is they were all mixed together in ours. Yeah, so you're right. I see what you're saying. Over there, they'd be separate streets, right?
Yeah.
One team would
they
be on
try
one street,
to. I mean,
team would be on another. Yeah.
They try to.
Because you don't go to the same bar if you're into the different teams, right? One bar is one team, right?
Well,
like if you went into a pub or something, that pub is generally for the one team. You don't go in if you're supporting.
Yeah, well,
team,
you
right?
normally, you know, it's normally if you're at home, the bars are, the local bars are generally in your area, so they're not really. So if you're an away fan, yeah, you're inevitably going to be in a bar that's gonna, So it depends. It depends, I suppose, on who's playing. Like, some rivalries are just a nightmare. Others aren't so bad. So it really depends.
I'm not ready yet.
Some rivalries, there's no trouble, and some it's like a big police operation to keep people away. So some fans are better than others.
Gotcha.
The only sport I can think of where there's that kind of communal, like barbecuing. Actually, barbecuing, if you go to a Formula One event in a camper van or whatnot, or you're camping, that's quite a big thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Germany, in Europe, they have those big, they pretty into doing that. At Silverstone, there's like a camp. There's a couple of campsites, and like what you'd call like an RV park, and people do that.
I need time.
The cricket's one of the most sociable, especially go to a test. Well, that's pretty sociable. Yeah, you just sit around. Everyone just gets drunk over a period of days. Especially if it's a test match. And in the county matches, when the players come off for lunch or for tea, everyone goes on the pitches. Well, they certainly used to. Everyone used to go on the pitch and play in the outfield. I don't know if they still allow that.
Oh, cool.
keep you off the wicket, but I don't know if they still allow that anymore. That used to be fun.
Yeah, I remember when we were kids, like, we would go to, like, the race at Watkins Glen or something like that, and, like, either, if there was more than one race that day at the thing, like, in between races, you could walk down in what they called the pits, you know, the pit area where the cars were. You could just go down there with no ticket, just walk down there and just see the cars, talk to the drivers if you were lucky, you know, if they were out there and not hiding. You know, but then over the years, they got rid of letting people go down there and started charging $100, $200, $500, $1,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was like when I was a kid, it was just like, I guess it was a thing that only they thought no one would want to do, and now it's like, oh, you mean people will pay for this? Oh, okay, we're gonna make it like crazy amounts of money then. You know?
I need time to do that. I need more time.
How close are you now? Oh, you got 98. Okay.
98.
Right. Next year, Formula One down here is going to be big for us. Because two of my friends, after seeing the little video clip I took when we were there with my dad this year, were like, oh, it was, you know, I was explaining to him how we got the tickets and stuff like that, and he's like, you think you can do it again? And my dad's like, yeah, we can do it again next year, you know? So they're going to come down to go, and then my uncle was just here this past week, and we saw him on Monday and then saw him again on Thursday. And Thursday he was saying, him and my dad were talking when we were having breakfast. And yeah, he was like, well, then next year him and his girlfriend are going to come down and they're going to go with us. So we're going to have me and my dad, Adrian, Matt, and then my uncle and his girlfriend. So we're going to have like a whole row. You know, like, I was like, this is going to be fun.
Well, that's going to be awesome. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Devil Flyer. How you doing, Rex?
I got to make some more here. Let's...
Good to see you. Yes, how many days is Joe Fest on for, John? How many days do they have?
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but...
Wow, 3 days.
Really, it's mostly just Sunday, or mostly just Saturday. Because Friday, it turns out what they do is that, like, I think all day Friday they're setting up and doing stuff, and then they open the doors to the public somewhere like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Right.
But then they close it at like 6 or 7 or something. So it's only like 2 hours. It might be like 4 to 6. So it's only like 2 hours on Friday. So it's kind of like for those people who got there early and really want to like get in on a good deal or get on maybe not a good deal, but like say there's only one person who has the Terrordrome or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you get there on Friday and that's your goal to buy that, you're gonna be able to buy it, and then it's, you know, they're gonna be like, well, I sold it on Friday night if you got there on Saturday. You know what I mean? So you'd kind of be out of luck if it was those one of a kind things, you know. But then Saturday they have an early bird. I think it's open like 9 to 6 on Saturday. But you can get in at like 7:30 or 8 if you've got the early bird, which we did pay for. We all paid for the early things so that we could go. And then Sunday I think is like noon to 4. You know what I mean? So it might only be open like 4 hours on Sunday. But
Joe.
I bought the weekend pass because everyone's gonna be there, and most of them are staying the weekend. So I was like, well, I'll stay the weekend also, and then just drive home Monday morning, early in the morning.
Yeah. Joe.
Because otherwise, I would have just gone for Saturday. You know what I mean? Like if I was normally just going by myself and wasn't seeing like a whole group of people, I would have been happy with just going on Saturday and being done with it. You know what I mean? But since there's going to be like 20 or 30 people from our YouTube community from all over the world,
Well, I reckon
I'd stay the whole weekend.
I reckon even more than that. I mean,
yeah, could be.
So
who knows who will surprise us?
So Joe, and Atoll, this is Super Awesome John from the Super Awesome Geek Show, and we're talking about Joe Fest, which is coming up. For those in America, or for those not in America, it's a massive convention that's held every year in the state of Georgia to celebrate G.I. Joe. I've seen it on TV. Like, I always watch people's videos coming back. Like, G-Force was there last year, wasn't he, with Shabby, and got to meet Sergeant Slaughter, and and it always looks amazing. But yeah, this year there seems to be a lot of people. There's even people from England coming over.
Yeah, people from England, yeah, and I thought someone. Oh yeah, a couple guys from Australia. Because isn't Tony, Analog Tony, from Australia, or lives in Australia? Not from there, but he lives there now.
Yeah. I don't
remember exactly.
Yeah.
I think those guys are going, and
I don't know him, to be honest. I've never spoken to him, but I do watch.
No, I don't really know him either. I've never spoken to him. But they know Scuba and them, so they're gonna be at Scuba's party. So.
Hey, Pete. How you doing, Pete? Good to see you. There is a load of cool stuff at Joe Fest that I'd like to see, and there's a lot of these Kickstarters that are kind of Joe Fest Action Force aligned that are all there.
Yeah, Ramon's gonna be there. Ace already wrote us and said that I'm gonna be doing a video on the new 6-inch versions of the G.I. Joe stuff he's doing. You know that Wolverine tank that he's got, and he can put like
crazy.
the Mobat tank on top of the bridge layer pieces.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna meet Ace, and we're gonna shoot a little video about it to put up on the channel. So that's cool.
I've seen he's done a Mask Thunderhawk exclusive. Have you seen that? In different colors.
That
looks
cool. The mask white and yellow.
The white shark.
One. What was it called? The shark, right? Was it called the shark? Or
I've actually ordered that. Yeah. I've got that on order. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, they never made a real toy of that for the original line, so that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, because I forget it's a girl that drives it, and her mask is in the symbol, in the mask symbol. It's her. That's her mask. But yeah, they've got Skeletron there. With the new Robo Skull. I asked G-Force to take some photographs of that because
that'll be cool.
That looks amazing. I've got two of those.
Get some video and stuff of that. I would love to. Yeah, I'll see what we can do.
And there's also
the only one that's not going to be there is Valaverse. They're going to a different convention this year.
Oh, that's unusual.
I guess they had some kind of problems last year with. They got into an argument with some fans and stuff, and I think actually, we have to verify with G-Force, but I have a feeling I heard that the Joe Fest asked Valaverse never to come back.
Wow, really?
Because they dubbed it his fault or something like that.
Oh, okay. There is
apparently that guy. What is his name? Bobby or something. Apparently he's not open to criticism, and if you don't like his stuff or you say like, hey, you might want to do this to improve the vehicle, he gets pissed and like started a fight or something. I don't know the whole details, but yeah, he apparently is not a nice guy. I guess I don't know.
I don't know him.
I mean, that's just hearsay. I don't know the whole story really.
I have bought a couple of those Valaverse figures. They're not bad.
No, I got the
they're
Sergeant
not
Slaughter
bad.
one.
Yeah.
But that's the only one I got because it was Sergeant Slaughter, you know. But,
Yeah. So there's a few other Kickstarters that I've backed that are going to be there. There's one called Operation Recall. There's one called, I think, Combat Creatures. There's quite a few.
I want to see the one. I want to know if the guy with the werewolves is going to be there, that you can turn into Baron Ironblood and all those other.
Oh yeah, is it the Monster
I mean?
Force or something?
Yeah, is it Monster Force?
Or
is that
something like that. Yeah,
so
they
you
look
get the
they
extra
look
heads
good.
and stuff, so that you can actually turn them into
I would
the
like
original Action Force villains from the beginning. You know.
Yeah, I would like the Ironblood one for sure.
Yeah, those would be cool.
They'll go well with the Robo Skull, to be honest.
Yeah. And you can make the Red Trooper with them too.
I'm not ready yet.
Did they just call him Skull Trooper? What was that Red Trooper?
The Red Shadows.
Was it just Red Shadows?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Okay. Yeah. Because you could make those troopers with that set also if you get... So I think realistically you got to buy all 4 or all 5 figures or whatever it is, and then you can make your crew, you know, you can alter them to be like the original Action Force baddies.
There's so much stuff coming out at the moment. There'll be
a lot from independent companies too. You know what I mean? Like, what's interesting to me is some of the more interesting stuff coming out in the next couple years are from new, like, you know,
indie toy makers
getting off the ground. I guess independent toy makers that are hoping to be able to break into the industry as a new toy company. You know what I mean? Like, and Valaverse and Ramen, I think, have the biggest success right now. But I hope a lot of these other ones come up and turn into something. You know what I mean? Because
did you back this Did you back the Cyberzoic? I think we both did, didn't we?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I got one of the. I think I got the Allosaurus one.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, if I had more money, I would have bought that entire line.
Yeah.
I would have.
Well, let's hope they look good. Let's hope
I really could only pick one. I only had the money to pick one, you know.
No, I did watch a Joe Fest video from last year, and they were there last year. Because they
there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because they have another toy line, don't they? And dinosaurs. I can't remember what it's called. That's already like, you know. I can't remember what it's called.
That's supposed to. It's just the dinosaurs. Without
Yeah,
and they have animals too, don't they? I think they have just like some animals.
Yeah.
Without the figures, without like a action figure, it's just, but they're scaled to be used with any existing figure line. You know what I mean? Like,
there's quite a few creature-based ones. I've backed a couple. I think there's one called, is it Army of Aramor or something like that? It's kind of like 6 or 7 inch creatures with like lions and stuff with armor and weaponry and and Ninja Force as well. That's another one.
Yep, Ninja Force. Yep.
So I backed that one as well. One. That's 3.75.
I like to look at those. Those are cool looking. Yeah. I didn't back any of those, but I kind of wish that I'd gotten in on that Kickstarter because they're pretty cool.
I just get the ones I like. I just get one just to see what it's like. I mean, some of them are hit 'em, you know, you get and they're a bit disappointing, and then some of them are like, oh, that's pretty cool. There seems to be a lot of sort of G.I. Joe Action Force related stuff, and then also like creature based kind of Mythic Legion, or you know, creatures and weapons kind of stuff.
I need time.
When I lived in Seattle, I was big in with like all the game guys.
Yeah.
And I would get like, I remember getting like a number. I've got like 4 or 5 games that were Kickstarters, but I would get them before the Kickstarter, because they were actually having me test all the games at home and in our game groups, and I would do videos like and do like live streams on our podcast, like audio podcasts with us, like playing the game, you know, and I wish I could get into that kind of group with the toy guys, because it would be fun to be able to get a sample and be like, hey, check this out, you got to go to the Kickstarter, you know what I mean? Like,
Kickstarter is like dominated with board games, tabletop games. There are so many games. It's mostly games and comics, I find. Hey, Jumpy. Jumpy's at London Comic Con right now, so I hope you're having a good time. He says you backed the ramen racer, did you? I did back that. That's due to be delivered anytime soon, actually.
Some people are getting it now. It should be any time now, yeah.
So that does look cool. Yeah, I think I kind of want it for Blade, really. I think 'cause there is a Blade configuration with the engine on the bonnet. Or I suppose all Ghost Rider. I've got the Blade, the old Toy Biz Blade with the motorbike, and the Ghost Riders with his bike. So I thought I'd put the Ramen Racer like with next to the bike, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
How you doing, Jumpy? Hope you're doing well.
I do like the I like Ghost Rider. I've got some of his original comics, but I don't think I have Ghost Rider's first appearance though. But I've got other stuff with with his single series.
Some of the bikes are crazy.
I want the original, like, from the 60s motorcycle and Ghost Rider guy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And they keep on doing what I think are more modern versions, and I'm like, but I want the original. You know what I mean? Like, the comic thing that I grew up with, you know?
Do you know what I really want, which I struggle to find over here? If you ever find it, John, I'll PayPal you. I don't know if it. Well, you have to tell me whether it's expensive or not. I don't know. I don't think it is. I really want the. I've got a quirky list of wants, and one of them is I want the penis Punisher from Toy Biz. You know the Punisher where his gun comes up as a penis.
Yes, where the gun pops out.
It's blue. I really want that. I can never find it.
That really shouldn't be that difficult to find over here. I'll look around.
I can't imagine it's expensive because it's just a Toy Biz like 5-inch thing. It's but I don't know. I just don't see it over here. Don't see it. I'm surprised you haven't got one.
It shouldn't be too bad over here. I'll look for it. Yeah.
That's one of those.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't. I have Punisher on card, but I don't know if I have that version. I have to look. It'd be more fun to have them loose, though, than carded, you know?
Definitely loose. Definitely loose. I tend to prefer them loose. I only really like the sort of vintage style. You know, I do like the cards and the boxes, but it's definitely more fun having the toys loose, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a quandary when I do eventually move. What to do with all the Black Series and DC Multiverse and Marvel Legends figures are in boxes. Like, do you take them out? I guess so. I guess take them out, but you're then going to have you're going to need a load of space for boxes and a load of space for figures. You're kind of doubling the amount of display space you need.
So we got to redo our potions. Their time ran out. So make sure you do one of the anti-venom I gave you, and then one of a different potion.
Okay.
So you have two of those green potion boxes on.
Anti-venom, that one. Okay. Talking about your figures or women rum. Yeah. Loose over here.
Yeah, exactly.
I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to...
Have you been following Pod Racing Palpatine's below the
I need more time.
Yes, I've seen
thing?
those posts.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So I've got that set. So I'm gonna build that set today.
I saw you've got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was like, Blodo strikes again or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what I said.
I'm very tempted because you get a load of different heads with it. That's why he's done it, because you get like different.
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to get some pink paint and do a blobby Oda. A blobby Bloda.
It really does look like a blow-up doll, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't even believe they did that. It's just, what were they thinking? I mean, they had to have, someone in the company had to have looked at it and went, you know, like...
Jumpy bought the you're not at a Comic-Con. I need to get my phone out to see these messages. Something about Scream. Did Scream do comics of the movie?
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, I don't...
Sorry, people in the chat. Everyone. I can... With these, the PlayStation 5's bad for comments, because it only shows like maybe like 5 words or something.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
It sometimes doesn't, and it only shows sometimes 2 comments. It doesn't show the whole
and
thing,
and it doesn't put it up for long, and then it recycles them, so you end up seeing old ones. It's really not very good. They need to improve that.
I'm not ready yet.
And I haven't got my phone next to me, so I can't actually see the comments. So you need to keep your messages to like maybe short, snappy.
Yo, hey.
Not that bad, but. Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
I'm the problem. It's me.
I was sat around Earth Mums the other day, and Taylor Swift came on, and we were like struggling to think of a Taylor Swift record. Like Earth Mum and Jay Blade were like, I don't think I could name one. And I said, I only know the John one. They're like, the John one? I went, yeah, the John one. Like, what's the John one?
I need more time.
Like, John used to sing one. Scream was a comic in the 80s full of horror stories. Oh,
that one. Yeah.
I need time.
Was that an EC comic?
Chumpy's a cool dude, man. He's
Yeah.
fellow.
Our whole community's full of cool dudes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, we got lucky. We got all these awesome people. Like, everyone's got something to bring to the table. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, it's just so cool.
Yeah, that's definitely right, actually. Everyone's got something, is into something really interesting, you know? There's never a dull conversation. There's never, like,
exactly.
There's always something to talk about.
And you can always learn something, because it's like people are into... Everyone's into... Like, we're all into some things that are the same, but then everyone's got their own little thing that I like this and... that other people just don't know about, or you know what I mean? So there's always something to learn and discover with our whole group too. And that's what I find really interesting.
I need time.
Oh, Jumpy won the Rex helmet. Jumpy won the Rex helmet. That you donated. Oh, cool. Oh, well done, Jumpy. I couldn't have gone to a nicer chap as well. I was at the NEC Toy Fair, and this chap came up to me and handed me a Mr. Blobby lemonade tin from the 90s. I was like, what is that?
No,
and it was Jumpy. He goes, it's Jumpy. I was like, oh, Jumpy.
That's cool.
Legend.
A lemonade tin, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Time to prepare that.
And Mr. Blobby lemonade.
So did it
can.
have powdered lemonade in it that you would
No,
put
it was a
in
can.
water?
It was an empty can. It
Like
was an,
how-
no, it was like an empty can. You know, do you have those half-size cans of Coke in I bet
Yeah,
you don't.
yeah.
It was one of those.
The small. So okay. So it was. I got you. It was just lemonade in it. So yeah. So you might call a can like what we call a can. You might actually call a tin. I got you.
Yeah, older people tend to call them. My grandma used
Because
to
to
always.
us,
My grandma
to us,
was
a
used.
tin would have been something that had a lid on it, and then you pop the lid off, and there'd be powdered drink in it or something that you would mix in with water.
Did I say tin? Sometimes, because when I used to go, older people say tin. When I used to go around and stay at my grand's, she used to go, "Would you like a tin of pop?" A tin of pop is a can of soda. Like,
Yeah.
No, do you want a tin of pop? That was a sweet. Like, yes, can I have a tin of pop, please? She'd always have this really bad, like, off-brand, like, sodas, you know,
Yeah.
just like
For
free
us in the
course.
States, I think it's regional. Like, I feel like, because where I grew up in the Northeast, everyone called it pop, you know, and,
Oh, right, okay.
and we had pop, like there were places that would deliver different flavored pop to your house, you know, like.
Yeah,
each
we had
week
that
you'd
at
get
Corona.
3 or 4 bottles.
We used to have bottles of
Yeah.
Corona delivered.
And then when I started driving in my, you know, got 16 and stuff, and we went down south because my mother, after the divorce, she had moved to Florida. So my friends and I, we all got in like a couple cars, and we just did this big road trip train down to Florida and stayed with my mom. And that's where we ran into soda. Like, we're on our way down, and somewhere along the line on the East Coast, it turned from pop in the stores to soda in the stores, and everyone was like, what? Like, and we realized they were the same thing, you know what I mean? But it's like, well, but now it's like everyone knows soda and pop, you know what I mean? Some people even call it soda pop, you know, but
Alpine.
I felt like when I was a kid, it was
Alpine.
like the Northeast was pop, and then as you went south, it turned into soda. You know?
Yeah. It was pop over here, broadly, until the soda streams came out. Do you remember the soda streams?
Oh, yeah.
My
yeah,
God.
Yeah.
I always wanted a soda stream. And we
never got one. I remember that.
We eventually got one, but it was like a different branded one.
Like
And
an off-brand?
yeah. And so like the syrups weren't like, you know, the proper like Coca-Cola or whatnot, or they were really bad ones. And the carbonation was not as good, and it was always a big chore to like make it, and then it was really disappointing.
Not while I'm in town.
Okay, I'm 3/4 of the way through 98 now, so it's definitely quicker.
Alright.
You had a Kenwood pop maker. I think that's probably a bit posher, Jumpy, actually. I think
Yeah, Kenwood.
might be
They were a
bit of-
stereo company here.
they made good amps, actually, Kenwood.
Yeah,
very
we
good
were,
amps.
stereos, music, sound, yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
I remember that's what I did, like one of the first, like, so, I wanted like a big, nice, like surround sound movie system, you know, like for home, and they were expensive. And I remember I bought all these Nightmare, what is it, before Christmas?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, the Jack and Sally.
Yeah.
At KB Toys, they had these like 24-inch dolls that were in boxes that were like $3 on clearance, and I bought them because I thought they were cool, and I was like, wow, they're only $3, I'll get these, you know. And then a couple years later, they were going for $700-800. You know? All of a sudden, like that movie caught on to like a secondary group of people, you know, like underground or something, and all the goth kids and everything loved it, right?
Yeah.
So it caught on, and then those toys that were all on clearance became super valuable because no one had them. They all got, if they didn't sell on clearance, they got destroyed or something, you know. So I was my friend and I started a business where we were doing stuff at toy shows and antique shows and Star Trek conventions. Like we would always get a booth and sell stuff. And I sold those dolls for like $700-800 each.
Wow.
And that was one of the things I did with that money. Right after that weekend was done, I went and bought like a $600 surround sound stereo system for movies and stuff with all the speakers and everything. And
yeah, I remember listening to Dolby at home for the first time. That was incredible hearing that for the first time.
Yeah, when it comes out of each speaker, you hear it from different sides.
Yeah, yeah.
Things move around. Yeah, it was like, whoa.
I think the PlayStation 2 actually had Dolby and it sounded fantastic actually. That's the cheapest way of getting it at the time. It was like the cheapest DVD player, and it had an optical cable. I remember being at university and going to Meadow Hall, and it
was one of the first things I used with an optical cable. You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
So it could get you could get way better sound out of that. Yeah.
I need time.
Didn't that also happen for a little bit with the PlayStation 4? Like maybe right when it came out. Wasn't it like the best Blu-ray player on the market? And some people were buying it just for the Blu-ray player?
I want to say that was that the PlayStation 3? No.
I thought that was a PlayStation 4.
It might have been. To be totally honest, I was actually quite late on getting a PlayStation 4. I didn't get one. On most console generations, I bought one, like, if not day one, like, you know, when it comes out. But that time, I think I was, well, when did it come out? It must have been...
I don't even remember. Yeah. It must have been... Mine was late too, but the reason I remember is because my brother always got the new systems, like within weeks of them coming out. He was always one of the first ones. But I was always getting the hand-me-downs, so it was like, I think I got his PlayStation 3 when he bought a PlayStation 4. Oh. And then when he got the PlayStation 4 Pro, I got his PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? So
that's the duel.
I would just buy his hand-me-downs off him for a little bit of money. And
just a second, I'm just going to the door. I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, I heard it.
Taking you with me.
I heard it. Post.
Hello, mate.
Post is dropping off something.
Cheers.
I need time.
Okay. I can't seem to... I'm just clicking my controller wildly.
I'm trying to keep you alive. Oh, they got you. I didn't make it over to you in time. They got you.
Sorry. Just as I was leaving, Sleeping had joined the chat as well. Oh. Hey, Sleeping.
Hey, Sleeping. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Sleeping Salacious loves you too. I hope you're doing well. Aisha, how you doing? Aisha, if you're still around later at 3 o'clock, you'll actually see Salacious on screen. We do Top Gun Model School at 3 o'clock. So,
yeah, in just about 1 hour from now. It's
yeah.
like 45 minutes from now or so.
So if you're still about in an hour and you want to see Salacious, Salacious is far more interesting than me. Salacious will be on.
I watched Rum on the Tonight Show the other day. It was on Ravioli's.
Oh, yeah.
Scavoli's show. You kept calling him Ravioli, but it's.
Do you know?
Rum kept calling him Ravioli.
Oh,
sorry,
he is such a sweet kid. So
yeah.
John is talking about. Salacious went on the. He was invited on the Seriously Star Wars quiz, and then he was invited back and they did a team quiz, and on the other side was a young lad called Alex Scavoli, and he's a younger lad and he's relatively new to YouTube. He's got a new channel, and you guys got to go and subscribe to him. It's called the Scavoli.
Yeah, he's got a good following, 1,000.
He has. Yeah, he's doing.
700?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
It's called the Scavoli Tano Show, and he's interviewed some really cool people actually.
Yeah.
And so Salacious, he pre-records them, and so Salacious was winding him up all the way through the quiz, and then in the interview calling him Mr. Ravioli, and yeah, it was ever so funny, and he was like game for the laugh as well. So go and check that out and give him some love. Yeah, it's SCEVOLI, the Scavoli Tano.
Tano. Yeah.
Tano, as in Ahsoka Tano, because he's yeah. He's a proper sweet lad as well. But yeah, thanks for coming over, Aisha. I was just over on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Zombie's here as well. How you doing, Zombie?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, Pepper Boy.
Rum can save me.
Oh god, yeah.
I need time.
See if I can.
You kill them all. You're gonna be able to do it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, it reminded me of the pepper scale as well. So, what's that? What is the pepper scale? The
Scavoli pepper.
Yeah, so,
is like a. Yeah,
so
it's very
Salacious
similar name, right?
was also calling him Pepper Boy as well in the.
Yeah. I didn't actually put that together when I was watching it. I thought he had done earlier videos.
Yeah, no, it's pretty simple comedy with Salacious. It kind of is what you see, you know. He's pretty small brain.
I need more time.
Thanks for stopping over, Aisha.
I love the whole story because he was like, "How did you get into Star Wars? Like, how did this come to be?" And you're like, "Well, my Smurf mom got sucked into another dimension," and you know, like that whole story went on for like 10 minutes.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I know.
He was looking for like, well, when I was a kid I got into Star Wars collecting, you know what I mean? But you had this whole thing about how you were born, and like Bob and Rum are like half brothers or something like that. It's like yeah, he's like, I'll pop Bob, and then a little egg came out, like a little egg, and you're like, out of that egg came Rum, you know, like it's like what?
I know, when you break that story down, that's basically what I'm saying is my Earth mum, like, hallucinated disco in the 70s, you know, was like on drugs. It was like on drugs. Like, sorry, Earth Mom. You know, thought she was abducted by aliens.
Yes, yeah, you basically had her abducted by aliens, sent to another dimension, and then had an illicit affair with Delicious Crumb.
Yeah. Plausible.
I need time.
Jabba's court jester in the palace, mind you.
Yeah.
It was before Return of the Jedi. It happened before Return of the Jedi. 'Cause, yeah.
Plausible.
Yeah, totally. You were like, Crumb may or may not have chloroformed her. Or something like that.
Yeah, there may or may not have been chloroform involved.
I like that. It's funny. You're like, there may or may not have been. You're like,
I don't know how I've managed to get away with all the chloroform jokes for the last 3 years.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
the funny thing is, like,
Because when you break it down, anyone listening out there, we seriously are joking and do not condone any kind of yeah.
we don't condone the use of chloroform.
Yes.
I'm not ready yet.
Salacious is a Kowakian monkey lizard, Aisha, but he is the only Kowakian monkey lizard that was schooled in England.
I need more time.
Yeah. The court jester in Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, that was in Jabba the Hutt's palace, the little monkey lizard guy that was laughing by Jabba's tail, that is officially in Star Wars terms a Kowakian monkey lizard.
Yeah.
And that's where Salacious comes from.
I've heard people say, that rat thing.
Yeah, that rat thing, yes, exactly.
I need time to prepare that.
It just laughs all the time. Yeah, whatever. I can't do his laugh, it's high pitched, you know?
I need time to.
Yeah.
Una!
I always liked that. You remember the making of Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
Where they would show them all packing up to get in there, and Rum's like, "Hello in TV land," or Crumb, I guess.
He hangs out of Lando, doesn't he?
You get stuck saying Rum now, but
I know.
But
he hangs out of Lando, doesn't he? In that.
Yeah, exactly. He did, yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
So he's not a real, but he's a real person. Oh, don't go saying that, Aisha. Oh.
Yeah, he's not a puppet.
You don't want to say that, Aisha. You don't want to say that to him. You'll upset him. You'll upset him.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, so our Ghost has had a little good run, hasn't he?
Ghost is doing great.
Fantastic.
I watched him yesterday. Yesterday morning, he was at like 53 or 5400.
Wow.
And by the time I left work, he was at 5800 by the time I left work. He gained like 400 followers in like half a day. I was like, whoa! And he was like, yeah, I want to celebrate my 5,000. And we're like, oh wait, you need 6,000.
Yeah.
He's like, oh crap, yeah, I guess we're getting on to 6,000.
That's awesome.
It's that Disney pin video. Did you see he got like 10,000 views?
Wow, I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say. Did he have did he have a video pickup or?
He went over the Disney pins that he picked up the last couple times. So we had like a lot of pins to show off in the Disney parks.
Okay.
Because he collects those pins.
Yeah,
he
he's got hundreds of them, hasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and that video blew up. It's got like 10,000 views.
Wow.
It's insane.
That's cool.
So that that really has helped his channel out big time.
Oh, I'm really glad for him
You know?
because God, he's had a run of
me too,
of bad luck, hasn't he? Bad.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, I was texting him like, "Holy crap, dude, check it out!
That's cool.
You can watch it go up. Look at it." You know, he's like, "I know, it's crazy."
yeah. He messaged me and said, "Can you make me a thumbnail for Road to 5,000?" I was like, so I made him one, and then he messaged back saying, "Oh, I'm at 6,000." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Nuts. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But it's so good for him.
It couldn't happen to the a better person, really. I mean, especially considering like what a crappy couple of years he's had. So hopefully,
especially this last year. I mean, he lost his best friend and his mom in like a matter of months.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like to disease or to death. You know, so.
Alright.
99, there you go.
99, thank you. Almost there.
45 minutes. Can we get him to 100 in 45 minutes?
I don't know.
Definitely do that,
you reckon?
Like, I don't know. You know.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just shoving some chorizo in my mouth. I'll mute myself a minute.
Some what's this? Schwitzer?
Oh, chorizo.
Oh, chorizo. Okay, yeah.
You know, the Spanish, it's like salami, but it's the Spanish one. Sliced.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a bit of a problem with that. So tasty.
Come back if you need work.
What's going on? Can I use any of this? So, sleeping. I don't have sleeping still there, but I hope you're doing well, sleeping. It's been ages since I've seen you. Oh, 925. That's higher than. Oh, it's still not quite. I've got a 914 plus. Should I swap a 925 for a 914 plus 25? I then got to do all the work again on it though. It's probably not worth it.
What is it the same thing or?
Yeah. Can't bother.
Yeah, you'll just have to modify it later. I mean, but so I don't know if I'd bother right now.
No, I'm not bothering.
We got to re-up those potions again, by the way.
Okay.
So make sure you hit the anti-venom and then something else. One other one that.
Anti-venom.
The other one could be anything you want, really, but the.
Okay. Done.
It's important to keep those potions going because they give us another like 20% experience or something, you know.
Hey, Darth Muzzer. How's it going, dude?
Muzz.
Aisha's full of fluid, really bad chest infection. Oh
no.
Look after yourself.
Yeah.
Get all snuggled up.
Do you have a go-to hot drink when you feel bad like that?
Like
I actually like a nice warm hot cup of cocoa, like hot chocolate for me. I just do.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to hot chocolate for sure. I'm a bit of a coffee obsessive. I drink a lot of coffee.
But even when you're sick, you know, when you're not feeling well.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know, something about a cup of cocoa when you're hot cocoa when you're not feeling good just feels good. You know, I don't know. For me, anyway.
In England, when we used to go to football matches in some of the clubs in the Midlands, some of the smaller clubs anyway, at half time when it was cold, you could go and buy a cup of hot Bovril. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
It's like a hot drink of gravy. It's the best way I can describe it. A hot Bovril. Jumpy, do you used to have Bovril? A hot Bovril. They have that in Bradford? They have it all around the Shires.
I need time to do that.
Zombie! Zombie's coming onto Aisha. Down, boy. Zombie's probably naked as well on the sofa right now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You ruined it.
Yeah. And that isn't a pretty sight either, Aisha, tell you. If zombie comes and does model building with us later, you'll hear his microphone rustling around every couple of minutes, and it's him adjusting himself. We've worked out. There's always noise interference, and we've isolated it to zombie. And it's because he's adjusting himself on his sofa. He can't sit still. He can't lie still.
I need time to prepare that.
Yes, Bovril. Well, how would you describe Bovril, Jumpy? I think I've done a bad description of describing it as hot gravy. I'm not sure that's a good description, but I honestly don't know how to describe it.
See, some people here, you know, like maple syrup, you know, you ever had that? I mean, you've obviously had maple syrup, right?
Yeah, but not as a
Some people
drink.
will actually just drink a shot of maple syrup here. Or they'll sip it like hot. It'll be really hot. They'll do hot maple syrup, so it's more liquidy. You know what I mean? It's really hot. But they'll sip on hot maple syrup in a little bit of it, like a shot glass full of it. You know.
Well, I suppose people have honey. People have honey, don't they, when they're ill? So
hot honey.
I guess,
honey.
yeah.
So
Honey and
honey up and do that.
Honey and tea is a thing.
I put honey in tea. I like to put it in the tea. You know, yeah, I've done that. Pretty good.
I'm partial to. I haven't had one in a while, but I could easily tuck into an Irish coffee.
Stick honey in it, yeah.
No, an Irish coffee.
Bit of,
okay.
A bit of whiskey.
Just Irish coffee, yeah. With like that, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Whiskey and cream.
Yeah.
I need time to do that.
Don't some places serve like hot Guinness, right? Or is it just warm?
No, I've never had that. I've never had that.
I need time to prepare that.
But it is a thing, though, right? I'm not making that up.
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
I thought it was a thing, but maybe it isn't. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. It might be, but it's not one I've come across.
I thought there was something about Guinness, like serving it warm, or.
I always get into trouble with Guinness because I like it with blackcurrant.
I'm not ready.
Red top, they call it red top. So it's basically a pint of Guinness with a little bit of blackcurrant cordial juice in it, and
Gotcha.
they call it black top. What was it called? Red top. I can't remember. I used to get a bit of jip for it. It's a bit like having a shandy, I suppose. Do you have shandies over there?
We probably do, but I don't know what we call them.
Shandy's a lager with a little bit of lemonade in it.
Yeah, they have that, but they don't call it a shandy over here. I think it's just literally beer with lemonade, you know.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Here it's called a shandy or a lager top.
Gotcha.
It's actually really refreshing on a hot summer's day, especially if you've been out for a country walk or something. Stopping at a country pub and having a lager shandy is really refreshing.
See, they don't. Basically, everything here gets just called beer.
Yeah.
Like it's only even recently that I've seen people even distinguish like an IPA from a pale ale from a, you know what I mean? Like
Do you know to
when
separate
I was
beer and
younger,
lager?
it was just all beer.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's only been recently that I've seen people like really
I need time.
distinguishing the different types of beer, and you know.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
could be because upstate New York was full of country hicks, and they just didn't, you know, it's all beer. You know?
Yeah.
Growing up, we had a little country shack that this guy was running, and he didn't even care. I mean, he just let. We would go in there 12, 13 years old and buy a keg of beer. He had no, like, he never checked IDs. He just didn't give a crap. You know what I mean? Like, and he got shut down like 3 or 4 times for serving to minors, but then he would just pay all the fines and open back up. You know, it was like he just didn't care. You know, so it was the place to go when we were kids to get. Every time we had a party, we'd go to that guy's shack and buy a keg of beer. It was a proper store, but it literally looked like a shack on the side of the road, you know, like.
Well, I lived on an estate. I guess you have estates, don't you? You know, like a little area. Yeah. So I lived on an estate, and in our estates, like there's always like, and it's probably the same over there. There's an area where there's like shops all in a row, you know, on a car park, and so there'd be like a newsagent's and a grocery store and an off license and often a betting shop and a fish and chip shop. But that was basically what you'd find in you know. And we used to hang out. We used to hang out, and the shops would always be the place you'd hang around. So you come home from school, you go and hang around the shops, and if you got lucky, you know, you'd go around the back of the shops with your lady friend and have a snog or a, you know, or a bit of a fingering session or whatever. Excuse the term, excuse the grocery, but yeah, we used to hang around the front of the shops, and then like if we saw someone going in the off license, we'd go, "Hey, mate, will you buy us some cider or buy us, you know, and it's amazing how many people used to do it for us.
Would do it, yeah, exactly. See, for us, it was like there was always a pizza shop, and the pizza shop had 1 or 2 arcades in it. So we would hang out in front of that pizza shop, and if someone gave us some quarters or some change as they were, because a lot of times we would ask, you'd be like, "You got any extra change?" as they're walking by. We'd go in and get a slice of pizza and play a video game, and then you just hang out up there again. And yeah, and then there was like a smoke shop, a liquor shop. There was usually like a little country store that had like, you know, generic little, like you might get like a gallon of milk, a loaf of bread, and some, like maybe a box of cereal, or, you know, like a little tiny pop shop or something that had basic groceries, you know. And yeah, they were all in a strip, and then, but we would all hang out in front of the pizza place, and that was kind of the thing, you know, because we'd use our we'd get lunch money from our parents for school, but we might just buy like an ice cream bar at lunch for 50 cents and just eat that ice cream and save the other $1 or $2 for after school, because then we'd all go down to the pizza place and hang out there. And like I said, we might buy a slice and play a video game, and then we would have no more money. But when people were coming in and out or around those shops, every once in a while they'd throw us a few quarters or give us $1 or something, and we'd all be like, "Let's go back in and get a," because there were times where like we'd get a slice of pizza, then we'd break it into like 3 or 4 pieces so each of us could have a little bit of pizza, and then we'd play a video game. You know, it was just the thing to do, you know.
Yeah. God, I don't know that kids do that anymore, do they? They don't go out anymore. They go home from school and they go straight to their rooms, and they don't seem to. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It seems different now. Oh, Aisha. Yeah, I'll have to apologise in advance. Yeah, this we're kind of crude around here. We kind of say it how it is. So there's a lot of sexy talk.
Say it how it is.
Yeah. Hey Ricardo, how's it going? By the way, Aisha, Salacious is 10 times worse. So if you do see him later on, I apologize. And
wait till you get a load of me. Salacious is always like, wait till you get a load of me.
Yeah. Well, are we going to Wolfer and Chase? Have you gone there already?
Yeah, we're in the...
Okay. Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Cyril is awakened. Oh my lord. Have you seen Cyril? Have you seen Cyril and Gerald?
I need time.
I don't know. What is that?
Rum's,
Sounds familiar, but I don't...
Rum's got a load of finger puppet monsters.
Oh, yes. No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
You posted that,
Oh,
yeah.
Michael.
I had those same things when I was young. I was actually looking for them after you put that picture. I'm like, where are they? They got to be around here somewhere. They were in a junk drawer or something somewhere. I don't remember where we put them.
I love things like that. I love all the little cheap toys.
Yeah, no, we had tons of that
Yeah.
stuff when I was a kid. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to do a new show called Fingered by Rum, or Fingered, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And I've got a few different characters. Everyone's buying them now. Cat's got a couple. Bloody Michael's got one. Michael's got a green one. He calls it Cyril.
I gotta find them. I know I have some around here. Cause I had little like rubber insect, little rubber like little monster guys. It just I used to
Little
get those
creatures.
like everywhere we went.
Yeah.
Yeah, little creatures that were, you don't even know what they are. They're hard to describe. They're just little creatures. Yeah, little. And I had those ones where you put 4 fingers in that were like the people's faces.
Yeah, the grumpy granddad.
Yeah, the grumpy granddad.
I really want that. I really want. Do you know?
I had those when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are though.
I'm gonna get one of those.
They gotta still be around here somewhere in a box or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we got rid of them. I think they're around somewhere. You know.
I want a grumpy granddad. Did you have mini boglins?
I don't think I had an actual mini boglin, but I may have had like a generic one. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, speak of the devil, Lady Catherine. How you doing? How you doing, Cat?
Hey, Cat.
Cat's got her own finger monsters, so I don't know why. Cat was actually doing her own. Cat was doing her own fingering the other day. We were all totally shocked by it. Michael almost had a heart attack when Cat started fingering herself. Michael's having heart palpitations. He's going. Cat's fingering herself.
She probably had one from when she was a kid. I bet she collected those as a kid too.
Is that true, Cat? Did you used to finger yourself when you were young?
Had the monster. I'm saying had the little monster. I'm not like going into Jesus.
I need time.
Because she was a Godzilla fan, just like me and my friends, so we all got those little monster things.
This is what the crap, John. Oh, that's funny.
I'm not ready yet.
John, you're in the doghouse now, John.
I am.
Yeah, welcome.
Accidentally.
Welcome. We entertain ourselves. We have to entertain ourselves in the doghouse. We've got all kinds of special games we play, haven't we, Michael? Aisha's hiding from the fingering conversation.
Of course, yes.
Aisha, if you've got a little monster, you're welcome to join us. You're welcome to.
You gotta see a picture. They were little finger puppets of these little tiny rubber monsters. And
that's not helping, John. That's not helping. That's not helping, John.
Yes, it sounds terrible the way we're trying to describe it, but it's a legit toy that was.
Still not helping.
Still not helping. It doesn't even help to say you gotta see a picture of it.
No. Cat's getting stop talking, John. Come and see a picture. Come and see a picture of my little monster. Come close. Closer. Closer. I have a full-size bull. A full-size bull? What? Mr. B says I can see the top of John's head above the water.
Just barely, right?
You say you've got a bull, Aisha? You've got a bull? Jumpy says, I've seen a vintage Red King Ultraman hand puppet. You've got to get it, Jumpy. You've got to get it. Really tempted to get it. You've got to get it. And then you've got to come on Fingered by Rum and do have a guest appearance. I want everyone to come on and do a guest appearance with their own monster.
I need time to do that.
And then it'll be like, this week, joining Salacious in a good old fingering session is Lady Catherine, aka Vader's girl, here with her own little monster. Are you ready to start fingering, Cat?
Oh,
right then, let's go. Let the fingering begin. Fingering with Rum.
You can turn a puppet show into the dirtiest thing.
Right, that's 22-3. I'm halfway to 99.
You got one? You got time for one more?
All right, then let's do one more. Let's do one more.
All right, we'll get it started real quick here.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, we'll see how close we get you. We'll get you. You're going to be really close, if not there. And then.
Cool. Caught in black
either later today or tomorrow, we can get you the rest of the way.
Yeah. What happens when you get to 100? I'm hoping like the sea's going to part and it's going to go. Oh, and there's going to be a cutscene and I actually get to make it. I get to make out with Lilith.
No, there's just you get a challenge, I think, done in a trophy, but I don't know. I don't know what other fanfare there will be.
You mean after all this time, I still don't get to cop out with Lilith?
No.
God damn it.
Although they did make her, you're not going to get one shot by Lilith anymore, so they did make it so it's possible to kill her now. So you can try, you can kill her. We should have at least taken you in once so you can see how bad it used to be. Like, one thing would kill you. It would barely even have to touch you and you'd just be dead. And you're like, now you gotta start all over again. Like, oh, It was so terrible. Because I couldn't outrun all the crap. I just couldn't do it, you know. Chip was the only one I knew that could do it.
Yeah.
Could outrun all the stuff. He just could avoid all the different things. And I'm like, how do you do that?
Oh,
I guess.
I made a short video for my Baldur's Gate Collector's Edition the other day. And I did it on TikTok. And in the music editor, in the music suite, they've got the Down by the River song. You know, do you know that one off Baldur's Gate?
Oh, yeah.
And so I put that on, and I've been singing that all bloody day. Down by the river. I keep wanting to sing it to Chip. Come on, Chip. Let's go down by the river. Just you and me. Zombie was there.
I was thinking Chris Farley when I hear that.
That was actually in, what was the other game we were playing with Zombie?
Helldivers. We played
Helldivers. Yeah, because Zombie played with us that time when Chip did give me a blowjob down by the river. Do you remember?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
I think there's a video of that somewhere.
I think there is. Yeah.
Or a screenshot.
I think you might have put it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I put it up.
My video had the Liberty hand cream or whatever.
Yeah.
Liberty skin cream.
Oh yeah. yeah. BJ on the beach. That's right, Zombie.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did I die?
Oh, did you? Okay,
I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about blowjobs on the beach.
Oh, jeez.
I need time.
We should see what's going on in Helldivers. It's been a little while. I'm sure lots changed.
Zombie, have you still been playing it? I don't know if you have or not. It might have been.
Yeah, we should pop in. We got to do like a rotation on some of these games where, you know, like we'll play this and then pop into that and then pop into that, you know, on Saturday mornings, you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
Because I wouldn't mind even revisiting that Alien game sometime, because that was fun.
Oh, definitely. Because it's a there's a PS5 version. So
yeah.
I'm wondering if the graphics are like up-resed or something.
Yeah,
I need time to do that.
I've got the 5 version downloaded now that I got a 5. Well, I had it, but I mean I did delete it. But you do. My game didn't transfer over, so I had to start over. I think that's why I stopped, but I don't mind starting over again.
I love that game.
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm not ready yet.
This foreigner dares bring his army to the sacred place.
I just wish you could have like groups of like 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
Like, why limit it to 3?
Yeah.
Beyond their understanding.
I think a lot of game companies need to like realize that some people can make like larger groups and make it playable with 2 or 3 people, fine, but have it scale up so that you can play with 6 or 8 people, you know, because sometimes you can have like a big group and it'd be a lot of fun to be able to have everybody in the same game, you know.
Yeah, and they only tend to do like battle royale ones, and but there's you know there's other things they could do.
Massive PvP are the only things they do with a bunch of people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need time to prepare.
I think Baldur's Gate though is still Game of the Year for me though. That was just hilarious running through that.
No.
That was just insane.
Baldur's Gate 3, I think, is Game of the Year for a lot of people. I think it's going to end up winning Game of the Year, you know. Like, officially, you know, I feel like that was just an incredible game.
I remember we just walking into that barn and seeing that orc having sex with. Like, what is this, John? What have you guys playing?
Kicked off. That's where it kicked off.
What the hell?
As soon as that happened, you were like, well, okay, this game goes in wherever it wants to go. You know, like.
Why is there an orc doing doggy style? What was he? I don't know what he was doing. He was doing something.
Do you want to know something even crazier that I found out? Okay.
Go on.
So if you make your character a druid, you make a player character of a druid.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a way that you can get a spell to turn yourself into a bear. Okay.
Oh my god.
And then Alistair, whatever we were calling him, Alistair. I don't know.
Yeah, Alistair. Asterion, Alistair.
You can eventually get him to become your lover.
Yes.
And he will do you while you're in bear form.
Oh, we've got to play it through, man. We've got to play it through.
So if you really want to like see the craziest scene that you can think of in a video game, you've got to play a druid and get yourself bear form and try to make yourself lovers with Asteria, whatever the hell his name was, the vampire guy.
Yeah.
And then you will see the craziest scene. You gotta look it up. Look it up. Look up.
That's crazy.
Like bear sex or something in Baldur's Gate 3, and you'll see a video. People video put it up.
I have no idea why, but there is a Kickstarter for a knitted doll of Alistair. And he's the only one you can get. It literally looks like a homemade knitted doll. It's $35, and it's from somebody in Singapore, and it's the most bizarre.
Character. Yeah,
it's the only one they're doing. It's the most bizarre Kickstarter I've ever seen, and I am so tempted to get one.
I'm not ready yet.
See, it is one of those games where, like, if we did play through it again, like, a second time, and we chose different characters, like, you weren't a barbarian, like, say you decide to be a druid, and I pick, like, a fighter or something, like, there's certain parts that would be a totally different game. And if we had 4 people, so we didn't have Shadowheart or anyone in the group, like, they were just all in town or at our camp, and we kept them all alive at our camp, you'd see different parts of the game that we didn't get to see because most of our guys were dead. We only had like 2 people at the camp. Like we killed them all. You know, like, so,
yeah, John.
And then we ended up pissing off
killing everything.
Alistair at the end. Remember? We even ended up pissing off Alistair at the end. Like he was like, I can't go with you guys on that path or something. He was like, you're taking a path I can't follow. Whatever path they said, you know?
Yeah, I may have made some questionable decisions. May have made a few questionable decisions there.
The only one who ended up liking it all was Shadowheart, because she went evil in the end. You know, like, but everybody else who was slightly on the side of good, even if they weren't totally good, they still were like, you're going too dark for us, you know, they left.
It's because I always think there's like a twist in the story, and so you've got to do the opposite. I'm always convinced myself that, like, it's like when we did Dungeons and Dragons, like, and I managed to get to the princess. It's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I think the princess is dodgy. I'm gonna kill her. It's like, no, you're gonna kill you. No, you don't kill the princess. I'm like,
this one, you got to put it on this one over here. You almost killed the person you're supposed to save.
I thought it was a trick.
Yeah. Well, you don't know, because didn't I trick you guys the last time?
I think so. You do have a habit of it. You're a bit trickery.
I'm not ready yet. ready yet. I need time to prepare.
Oh, this guy's going down like a sack of potatoes. He's out of there.
My bags are full.
Hang on, dark rum is salacious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, I've got like, you've almost got me there, John. You've almost got me there.
Yeah.
So
Well,
thank you ever so much. Thanks for that.
Yeah, you've only got about 5-6 minutes.
Yeah,
So.
I'm gonna run off to the toilet.
So either later today, tonight, or sometime tomorrow, we can pop back on and we'll get you the rest of the way. 1 or 2 more dungeons, you'll do it.
Thank you.
know?
Thank you. Yes.
All right, time for model school.
Model school, yeah. See everyone in about 5 minutes.
So you said you're building the Yoda, the Bloda, whatever thing?
Yeah, I've got quite a few kits to build. I'm going to do the Bloater today. Yeah, I'm going to do the Bloater.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're welcome to jump on if you're not doing anything. Those in the chat.
Someday I gotta get a model and join you guys. I don't have any models. I did them as a kid. You know what I want to find are some of the. I used to do all these old dinosaur models. Like there was one with a Stegosaurus and a caveman had a rock and he was like gonna hit it with a rock.
Bandai do them now. Bandai do them now. Michael's done a couple recently of dinosaurs. So yeah.
I'm sure I can find a replica of some of those ones and join you.
See you later, everyone. Thanks for watching in the chat. I'll see you. I'll be back streaming in 5 minutes. So catch you later. Remember, MoNKey-LiZards are for life, not for spit roasting. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. There it is. I've got it on model school.